That's a lie. That's a lie, because if you really weren't happy and you really wanted to improve your health even more, and you really wanted to improve your financial situation more, and you really wanted to just broadly improve your life, then you wouldn't have any problem at all finding the discipline. The discipline would actually find you. And that's where I'm at. That you want to know why? People are like, oh, you don't sleep very much. You want to know why? Because discipline finds me. Because I know I can do more, and I want to do more, and I know I'm not happy where I'm at and comfortable where I'm at. So if you're telling yourself, no, I'm not happy where you're at, then I'm going to tell you that's actually a lie. You are comfortable. You are comfortable. Because if you weren't comfortable, then it would drive you. The discipline would show up. Now, this is where I kind of have to go a little bit deeper. So what I just said, if you tell yourself the truth, then you'll find discipline. The framework of discipline is the truth. The framework of discipline is the truth. And I didn't do a good job when I got asked this question. I didn't do a good job of connecting all the dots, because it actually is one level deeper. It's one level deeper, and it looks like this. If you're saying that you can't find discipline, and I'm telling you that's because you are comfortable where you're at, that is also a lie. That is also a lie. Look, telling yourself that you don't need to get out of bed in the morning, telling yourself that you don't really need to work out, or you don't need to go harder, or you don't need to do more in your job, or be more disciplined in the way that you live. If you tell yourself those things, that's actually a lie. Because the fact of the matter is, think about this, the fact of the matter is that you're not comfortable. You're not happy. You're not okay with where you're at, because that's why you're asking this question right now. You're asking this question because you know you can do more. You know you can be more. And that's the truth. That's the truth. And it eats you up, and it makes you ask these questions. Ask the question to me, and ask the question to yourself. And the answer is the truth.
If you are like most humans, giving your attention to what is manifesting around you, and therefore that's what you're calibrating to. In other words, the vibrational output that you are generating is happening because of what you are observing. That's normal, not altogether helpful for you, but understandable, certainly, and in that sense, normal, certainly. So as you are observing what's happening around you in any point in time, by your attention to that, you are offering a vibration which is you calibrating to that, and you therefore establishing a stronger point of attraction. And the law of attraction is responding to what your vibrational output is. But we really want you to remember that while that's happening with you from your human perspective, from your thoughts that you are thinking, that there is another part of you, a much larger part of you, who is at this same moment, in this same time, in this now, in this universal now, where non-physical and physical co-create or conspire. That non-physical part of you is also offering a vibration. Now, that vibration is exciting for us to talk about, because that is the vibration. That's really the whole of who you are. That's really the present tense of who you are. Because as you're in your physical form, when you know what you don't want, you are launching a rocket of desire about what you do want. And that vibrational emission is transmitted from you and received by your inner being. And your vibrational reality is expanding. We call that your vortex. We want so much for you to accept it as something that is real and something that is now, especially since it's where your inner being is. Your inner being standing there as the never-ending, always in the moment culmination of all that your life is causing you to be. So that vibrational reality is vivid, but the most important thing that we're wanting to say about that right now is that that is your most powerful point of attraction. Knowing what you don't want may be what you and your human thoughts are thinking most about. But this vibrational reality that you have been and are generating, that's really what is most powerfully being responded to. We have said over time that that point of attraction is millions of times more powerful than what you are giving your thoughts to right here, right now. And that's why we can always say to you, with absolute certainty, that the well-being is dominant and will always prevail.
You need to be clear what it is you really want. I always tell people, know not only what you want, but why you want it. I know this is simplistic, but most people just don't do the blocking and tackling of their life. The one we were talking to earlier, a great lady, and you could just see she wants to have a new business, but she never sat down to even put a plan together and says, why aren't I taking action? Well, when you're not sure what you're going to do, you're going to hesitate. And hesitation kills momentum. And momentum is what makes a sports team win. It's what makes an athlete, a business person win. When you get momentum, it's like takes enormous energy to get a rocket out of our gravitational pull of the Earth. But out of the solar system is easy. Once it has momentum, it takes less fuel, less energy. Starting a relationship, starting a business, changing your body, it takes so much in the beginning. But once you get going, it's actually really easy. Yes. Well, think about it. We all have a need for certainty. We have a need to know we can avoid pain, that we can be comfortable. Some people do that when they're stressed by smoking. Some people work out hard to deal with it. Some people eat to try to get that comfort back. But if you were certain every moment of your life, you knew what people are going to do, when they're going to do it, how they're going to do it, you'd be bored out of your mind. So we also need uncertainty. If you have too much uncertainty, you freak out. If you have too little, you feel bored out of your mind. And you can get uncertainty or variety by a great conversation, by making love, by taking on a new job or a new career, a new opportunity. You get a million ways. The question is, do you meet your needs in ways that are positive or negative? Because sugar will make you feel good in the moment, but you feel good long term. Smoking a cigarette will make you comfortable and certain, but it might be variety. It changes how you feel when you're stressed, so it meets two needs.
That's why it's
not sustainable. But that's what makes somebody addicted. Yeah. I want love and I want connection. But see, what most people like, you see this in great actors or great entertainers. They'll come to me, and in the beginning, they work so hard to be significant, to be unique, to be special, to be important. What they really wanted was love. But now people stop on the street and they'll say to me, they don't even know who I am. They just want my time. They just want this. They want a picture. They don't respect my family. They don't respect it. You'll hear them so upset. What they wanted was the love. But see, we can have both. But the more significant I am, the more unique I am, the more separate I am from you. The more connected I am, then some people go, yeah, but where am I? Where am I special? So finding that balance between the two is what makes people feel alive. And we can meet all these needs in positive ways or negative ways. You can get significance by tearing other people down. Oh, they're lucky. They don't care. They took advantage of somebody. You don't know anything about them. You see people do that with famous people all the time. Why are they tearing them down? Because if I don't feel good about myself, if I can make you smaller, I look like I'm moving up. But you're not, and it doesn't work. But if you do things where you significantly love someone, if you care for someone, you're the most significant person in life. If you try to prove you're significant, then you have kind of the Trump effect. Even people that like him will say, sometimes he can push people aside because he's telling everybody how special he is. I'm not making a political statement. I'm saying that gets in the way of relationship. If we're going to connect, we got to not make ourselves significant. We got to find out what's significant in the other person and honor it. Well, the first four needs are the needs of the personality. We all find a way to be certain, even if we have to lie to ourselves or just work hard. We all find variety. We all find significance, even if it's tearing other people down. We all find at least connection, if not love. But the spiritual needs are to grow. And people say, what does it take to be happy? I say one word, progress. If you're not there yet, but you are starting to make some progress in your body, or progress on your relationship, or progress on your career, your finances, you're going to feel good. And when you achieve it, how long do you feel good for? Not very long, because when you achieve it, you stop growing. You kind of celebrate. Nothing wrong with that. But how long after you get that thing you wanted are you happy? A week, a month, a year? Almost never a year. Yeah. It's a short time. And the reason is we're not supposed to just sit there at the table of success and celebrate for years. We need to grow to feel alive. And everything in the universe grows or it dies. But when we grow, we have something to give. And when we give, people often say human beings are selfish. I've been selfish. I'm sure you've been at times, but that's not my core and it's not anybody's. And I'll prove it to you. When you're having, all of you at home and all of you here, when you have something great in your life that happens, you learn something, you experience something beautiful, what's the first thing you want to do?
Tell people.
Share somebody what you love. Why? Because when you share with it, it expands. See, pleasure is something coming in from the outside. Happiness is something inside you that you share.